And then you learn that you're not just an ordinary teacher, you're a teacher that has to punish them if they misbehave. So you actually, on the Vita edition, you had to like, I think you had to like tap and stuff to like beat these love interests up. Hello everyone, it's Lily, and today I'm going to be doing a summary video of Otomate news that was released by their event Otofan. I've basically just kind of accumulated the info here so that I can then tell you and you don't have to go around looking for it all. I'll be going from the things that I'm least excited about to the things that I'm most excited about. But anyway, let me just start. This will be really casual though. So first up is the announcement that there's going to be a theatre production for Column Malice and Pio Fiore. Now don't get me wrong, I think it's cool, these Otome game type theatre productions, but I don't know, I just can't really, obviously I can't go and see it because I'm not in Japan, so to me that news is more like, oh that's nice for, you know, other people who are really excited. I have looked at the pictures for the Pio Fiore actors and they look really good, so you know, I imagine like the quality is really high, and so Pio Fiore is a musical and Column Malice is a theatre production, and it says part Shiraishi. So I guess they have done the other characters and this is like Shiraishi version, I guess. Next up is the announcement of their new brand, Otoge. So it's really interesting. This seems to be a new, so you know how you have Idea Factory and then you have Otomate as like one of their, you could argue, I guess, brands, they say, and Otoge is going to be another group, so it's not going to have any romance kind of stuff in it, but it's going to be a josei muke, which means for women, so it's aimed towards women. It's got like really cute guys and you know, but it focuses more on the friendships, I believe, than actual like romance or anything. So I think it's going to be like reading a visual novel that hasn't got any romance elements. I don't think it's going to be like BL either, because it says specifically no romance, and it also says that it's all about friendship and bonds. But they have released already, well they haven't released, but they have revealed 3 titles. So that's something to look forward to if you like visual novels, I guess. Even if you know it doesn't have romance, because it's still fun. Although I'm not sure whether I will buy one or I might like have a look at one of them. I'm not sure, but as you can tell, I'm more of an Otome kind of girl, so that was a little bit sort of not as exciting as more of the other news. Now, next up. And this is like, I'm excited, don't get me wrong, but again, I can't really go to it. But it's the announcement that Otomate Party is happening this year on the 3rd to 4th of September. It's their 15th anniversary apparently, so it's kind of like a big thing, you know. I don't know if they're going to do the thing where they show the, because I remember watching for the Otomate Party type thing. Not the Otomate Party itself, but there was a thing where you'd watch new titles pop up, like reveal what kind of games they're gonna release. And if they're gonna do that, I'll be there. I'll be doing a live stream 100% because I love that. I don't know if they're gonna do a bingo as well, who knows. Okay, now next is, so they are releasing, hang on a sec, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new games, which is pretty cool. 5 new like romance games, so you know, actual excitement. I'll go through the ones that already kind of exist and are more like moving it across than, you know, a new game, and then the fan discs and then the new game. But so first up is KLAP. So KLAP is a game that's available on the PS Vita. There was the main one and kind of like the fan disc, I guess, but they're gonna put the 2 in one and move it to Switch. Now KLAP is this game it's one of the most weird games, Otome games that I've ever played. You'll basically end up applying to be this kind of like teacher person except you are a teacher at this place where it's like yokai and, you know, mythical Japanese creatures type people go to their school type of thing, if I even made any sense there. And the weird thing is, you go there as a teacher and then you learn that you're not just an ordinary teacher, you're a teacher that has to punish them if they misbehave. So you actually, on the Vita edition, you had to like, I think you had to like tap and stuff to like beat these love interests up. It was definitely one of those games that I did not want to be caught playing. It's like, it looks so dodgy, you know, like there's nothing pervy necessarily going on, but if someone were to catch me playing it, they'd be like, Lily, what are you doing? So that's going to be coming to the Switch. I've only played a couple of routes myself, but I remember it being quite fun in that, you know, you learn about those yokai and the problems that they go through, and it was very upbeat and a comedy, not something that you would cry playing. So that and the FD coming to a Switch together, I'm not gonna lie though, I am very surprised about this because I always saw KLAP as such an old game that everyone's forgotten about. So the fact that they've decided to move it to Switch, does that mean that some of us can hope for a localization? I don't know. Okay, so next up is the Cupid Parasite fan disc, and this is called Cupid Parasite Sweet and Spicy, I think. You all know what Cupid Parasite is. It was recently released. Well, this is a fan disc, and apparently it's basically set where you kind of get to see what Cupid and each respective love interest is like after they've gotten married or after they've gotten together. So I'm not gonna lie, considering Cupid Parasite is one of my favorite games, this little news did make me excited. Like, first you've got Birushana Senki FD, now you've got Cupid Parasite FD. Can we ask for Olympia Soiree FD? Like, that would be me being even more greedy, but hey. Let's hope that someday happens. Or even better, Cafe Enchante FD, which is more necessary than any game I can think of. Okay, this one I'm not like too sure about, but it's yet again another Hakuoki. I don't know how to read this out. Amagumo no sho? No. Excuse me, I can't really, but it's a new Hakuoki, and apparently, so in Japan you had like the Kyoto winds and you had the Edo blossoms, and then you had an FD type thing that looked back on sort of memories and things that happened that were not portrayed in the main game. This one is yet another one of that, so it's like another FD, I think. Obviously, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I haven't even played the first one, so it's not something that I can, you know, try out. And Hakuoki is so emotional because it's about the Shinsengumi. So it's historical fiction, and they're all fighting, and naturally you get certain blood everywhere. It's just not really, yeah. So I don't know, but for those who love Hakuoki, this is great news. So I'm happy for you. Now, for the new game, which everyone has been talking about, is called Sympathy Kiss. I am definitely going to go into more detail on this in another video. It seems to be about a girl who gets transferred into another part of the company to work on this app that's almost about to like shut down or something. And she has to work with a bunch of very unique guys, and you know, I'm not sure, they kind of said dramatical love story, or you know, a drama like love story. I don't know whether it's gonna be happy or sad because the PV looks happy, but I have seen Fortissimo have a very happy, you know, PV to then you look at like a teaser movie to then you actually play the game and it's like, oh my dear lord. This is tragic. So I don't know, a small part of me is thinking that Sympathy Kiss is going to be angsty. This is like, I don't know whether I want it to be or not, but a small part of me is very I don't know, I just get, that's the hunch I get. I could be completely off though. But yeah, it is an office romance, it's contemporary, it's modern, it's very relatable for people my age, you know, in their 20s. I don't know, I think I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. I'm not sure whether I'll buy it upon release, but it is on my radar. Now, this game is the one that I'm most excited about upon this Otofan announcement, and it's a new game by Ichicolumn, and clearly they're collaborating with Otomate to create this game called ついてる姫とついてない騎士団, which basically translates to the lucky princess and the unlucky knights, I guess. And Ichicolumn is actually someone that made 華やかなり我が一族 and バラに隔離して Verite or something. Two historical fiction type well, not historical fiction, but it's like historical aesthetic games. One's based in the Taisho period and the other's based on like basically what's it called? Marie Antoinette, that's it. Those are two that come to mind when I think of Ichicolumn. And what's interesting though is those two games, as well as another one they have made, have like elements of gameplay in them. Like 華やかなり我が一族 and Verite have your little character, you had like collection quests and stuff where you had to move them around and collect something and bring it to, you know, there were like little things like that. So I'm kind of like, I wonder if the new game's going to be a bit like that too, where you've got like a little bit of gameplay, because I always love gameplay in an Otome game. I don't know, I just think it adds a little bit more to it rather than just reading. I understand why some people prefer just reading, it's more of a relaxing experience because you don't have to think of anything. But as someone who likes playing games, a little bit of gameplay never hurts. But yeah, so that kind of is the end of all that was released. Let me quickly go through it again. So you've got the two you've got the two theatre productions, one for Colin Malice, one for Pio Fiore. You've got the new brand Otome. You've got the, what else? Oh yeah, Otomate Party coming in September. Oh, one more thing, Tengoku Struggle's release date, that's it. Tengoku Struggle is a game that I actually did a little bit of a reaction and like exploration video on. The game has now got a release date of 30th of June. So yeah, and apparently there's like a special box that you can get, like almost like a treasure box, like a limited edition I guess, but not like a normal limited edition, but a big one with actual stuff in it, like a full-on official one. I'm hoping that it's available on Amazon so that I can buy that version. Which is really bad. I really shouldn't be spending money like that. But okay, let me start again. So you've got Pio Fiore, Colin Malice theatre production. You've got Tengoku Struggle release date. You've got Otomate Party, released. You've got the new game from Ichicolumn. You've got, you know what? Let me get my list. I don't know why I put my list away. It's so sometimes like I don't know. I'm so dumb sometimes. Okay. So you've got the alternate brand Otome. You've got Tengoku Struggle release date. You've got the Colin Malice theatre production, the Ichicolumn new game, Otomate Party, and then you've got KLAP on Switch, Cupid Parasite FD, Sympathy Kiss, and Hakuoki, basically, as well as the Pio Fiore musical. So yeah, those are all the info bits that I have accumulated. Yeah, I think that's it. And I'm not gonna lie, I think what I'm most excited about is probably the fact that there's gonna be the new ついてる姫とついてない騎士団. I don't know why I did that. the new Ichicolumn game. But yeah, so that and Sympathy Kiss, they're both new titles, and obviously I get more excited about new titles because it's something new, but I am happy that we have now got an official release date for Tengoku Struggle as well. But anyway, that's it for this video. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you found this content useful, and hopefully I'll see you in another one of my videos. Bye!